Here's my full look at the NGK spark plug CR9E set of 4. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm walking through it in a screen recording because I can't film the plugs today, so thanks for sticking with the screencast. Still, the info stays the same, and I'll talk through what matters when you're thinking about swapping your old plugs for these. I start with the basics. NGK sticks to a simple design for the CR9E. No flashy features, no strange marketing claims. Just a solid nickel alloy plug that fits a long list of mid-size and larger motorcycles.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
When you look at the specs, the heat range is set to handle regular commuting and harder riding without fouling too fast. The build is what you expect from NGK. The shell feels sturdy, the insulator looks clean, and the electrode is shaped to give a stable spark. Nothing in the specs feels overpromised, which I like. As I scroll through the product page, you can see the fit guide. It covers bikes from Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki, and a few others. The key is to match your engine code, not just the model name. Plenty of riders get stuck when they assume any NGK 9-range plug will work. This one is for engines that need a narrow thread diameter and a particular reach. If your manual calls for CR9E, this set drops right in. When it comes to performance, the story is pretty simple. These plugs help cold starts feel smoother. They hold up well under normal load, and they usually last a good amount of miles before gaps open up. They're not iridium plugs, so don't expect the longest lifespan. But if you prefer predictable behavior and easy replacement cycles, nickel plugs like these still make sense. I've seen riders complain about misfires, but most of that comes from running the wrong gap or installing them dry. A little care during the install fixes most issues. Looking at the packaging details, each plug comes with a standard electrode gap. Still, you should check it because factory gaps are not always perfect, and depending on your bike, you may need to adjust it slightly. The threads look clean and the crush washer sits in the right place. The washer is important. It seals once and should not be reused. Some people over-tighten these plugs and crack the insulator, so it helps to follow the torque spec in your manual. Hand snug, then a fraction of a turn more, usually does the job if you don't have a torque wrench. In the screen recording, you can see the customer reviews. Most are positive, which matches what I've seen in practice. The set of 4 is useful for riders with multi-cylinder engines because you replace all plugs at the same time and keep the ignition even. If your engine stumbles at idle or feels flat at higher RPMs, new plugs often fix that without touching anything else. These CR9E plugs are a basic solution that usually works. The product page also makes it clear these are not performance plugs. They're meant for consistency rather than power gains. Anyone expecting a big jump in throttle response or fuel economy won't find it here. The change you notice is mostly smoother operation and fewer hiccups during daily riding. That's enough for many people. And the price for a 4-pack is reasonable, especially if you ride often and don't want expensive iridium plugs. As I wrap up the screen tour, that's the core of it. Straightforward build, reliable ignition, easy install, long history with many bike models. A few things could be better, like including clearer gap info or packaging them with a small protective sleeve, but nothing major stands out as a deal breaker. If you need fresh plugs and your manual calls for CR9E, this set does what it should. If this breakdown helped, hit like and subscribe. It keeps the channel going and lets me keep making these reviews.